Hey guys, David here and welcome to the Fit Pro Daily. This week is all about how to get ready for the reopening. It's not long now until we get to reopen the gyms. I'm saying between 4 and 6 weeks. Here in Wales, we could be open as soon as the end of February. So I wanted to make sure you're all prepared and all ready with your marketing to make sure we can hit the ground running once we get to reopen. And we're going to start this week off with a guest interview, and it's actually myself doing a presentation for the UK PT's Facebook group where Josh Mullin invited me on to share the top marketing tips right now in what's working to get you ready for reopening. But before I dive into today's guest interview, if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, make sure you do that by clicking that big red button below. By subscribing, you'll always be up to date with what's working when it comes to your marketing, your fitness business. Anyway, let's get into today's interview. What's up guys, David here and welcome to this free live training. Today we're going to talk about the top marketing tips to coming out of lockdown on fire. So first of all, welcome and a big thanks to Josh for asking me to come on and get this presentation done for you guys. And to be honest, we are in quite a scary place at the minute, okay? Because we literally have no control about what's going on. We have no control of how long this lockdown is even going to last. We have no control of if the client's going to stay with us for the long term or they're just going to jump ship right now. And we literally have no control of anything really externally. But the one thing we do have control of is control of what we do. And if we can be in control of what we do, there's so much we can do to make sure that we really do come out of the other side of lockdown on fire with a fitness business that's ready to explode, or maybe an even fitness business that's grown massively. So when you come out of lockdown, you're in an even better place than you are right now. So today I want to share with you what we actually do and what our FitPro clients do at the same time. So I want to use this time, this lockdown that we're in, to do a number of things, okay? So we're in lockdown, we've got a lot of restrictions going on, so it's actually given us a lot more time. Usually, if you're like me, you'd be down to the gym, checking on staff, checking on clients, making sure everything's running smoothly. Before you know it, it's 6:30, 7:30, 8:30 at night, and you're like, wow, where's my day gone? But now we've done a couple of Zoom sessions, or you might just be doing coaching clients through a number of apps, and you've got loads of spare hours in the day. Maybe yet you've still got to educate your child because they're staying at home and they can't go to school, but at the same time, we're still going to have a lot more spare time. So it's going to give us a lot more spare time to focus on the business, okay? So I want you to get ready for when we do get to open. We've got everything in place. We've kept as many clients as we can keep. Maybe we've grown our client base. We've got all our systems ready. We've got our website ready. We've got literally everything ready to go to bring on and take on as many new clients as we can for when we reopen. So we're going to look at building systems, fixing systems, things maybe like your website, your marketing funnels, your onboarding processes, and maybe even your retention stuff. So these are some of the things that we're going to talk about in this presentation or in this slide. So today's presentation, we're going to cover 4 main things. We're going to cover transitioning online, and specifically we're going to talk about, if you're a face-to-face business, how to transition online to then be able to pull those people online back into your fitness business. We're going to look at your marketing campaigns. We're going to look at client retention. And then finally, we're going to look at upgrading your systems. Because if we can get all this stuff done now during lockdown, you're going to come out of it with a stronger, possibly healthier fitness business moving forward. But first, who am I? Why am I here? Why did Josh invite me on? Let me kind of share a little bit more about who I am so you kind of get to know me a little bit quicker. So my name is David Kyle. I'm owner of a gym here in Cardiff called DK9 Fitness, and I've been a Fit Pro since 2015. I started out doing outdoor boot camps in North Wales. Wasn't going the greatest. My partner Holly, she wanted to move back down to Southampton where we met, so we moved down to Southampton. We started doing small group personal training, 4-to-1, 30 plus clients was our, 30 plus ladies was our target audience. And within 2 months of being open, we managed to get to 20 clients, okay? And people started asking me, how did I do it? How did I manage to fill up so quickly? It didn't work when you did the boot camp. Why are things different now? You're doing a small group. And not everything changed because I did one Facebook ads course. I mastered Facebook ads. People started asking me how I was doing it. I was giving them all the information information, sharing them, showing them how to do it, even doing it for some people. And that is literally how FitPro lead generation started. Fast forward to 2018, we moved to Cardiff. A funny story about this, I'm not sure if Josh actually knows this himself, but in the UK PT's Facebook group, somebody posted that they were giving up a studio in Cardiff. Now, being from North Wales, Cardiff is like 5.5 hours drive away. It's not close at all. It's quicker for me to get from Cardiff to London than it is for me to get from Cardiff to North Wales. Anyway, somebody posted saying that they were giving up the studio. Southampton is about 2 hour drive away from Cardiff. I'd only been to Cardiff once. I literally messaged that person back, jumped in the car, drove straight up to Cardiff, had a look at this place, signed the contract within the week, and took over and moved the whole business from Southampton up to Cardiff with no clients, with no base, no audience, no nothing, and we went from there. Fast forward to where we are right now, right here, we've got 2 full-time staff and we have a full-time gym manager, but we are currently closed to the Welsh lockdown. So depending on where you are in the UK or in the world, some of you may be in different restrictions, but here in Wales, we're completely shut down as I'm presenting this. This is a picture of me just before lockdown. We did a 24-hour stepping challenge. The aim was to see how many times we can go up and down Everest in 24 hours. I think in the region of £3,000 was raised for charity too, and it was a great night all around. Then this is another video, another picture of the studio. So we do run a team training, which is like large group based on the green AstroTurf. And then obviously you can't see, but on the other side of this, we have our rig, our barbells, our dumbbells, and all that additional stuff. So we can do more small group personal training. So let's start with transitioning online. So first of all, you don't have to set up online if you don't want to, okay? We haven't at DK9 Fitness. We had a look at it in the first lockdown and decided it wasn't what we wanted to do. We didn't want to create a brand new online program and start taking people on. So if you've been following other fit pros, other gurus, other people talking about this stuff and you're like, oh, I need to start up online. I need to get an online program going and bring new people in. You don't, okay? You don't have to do this. We will talk about retention as we go through this. So we haven't set this up for DK9 Fitness. Staff didn't really want to really have to do that type of stuff. They were happy. I'm happy to keep them happy. So we've just stayed how we are. I'll talk a little bit about what we're going to do in the retention bit later on for what we're doing at DK9 Fitness to keep clients and bring a few additional clients in, but we're not specifically going out there and selling any online programs. So we'll talk about this a little bit more in the client retention, okay? But what we have done, seeing as we do a load of Facebook ads for Fit Pros all around the world, we've got all the people inside the Fit Pro portal itself, we have set a number of people up with online programs. And what we're going to talk about today specifically, like I said, was going online to be able to transition back to face to face. And this is broken down into 3 steps, okay? And this will also cross with the marketing campaign section that we're going to talk about in step 2. So the example is going to be, we're going to go online to be able to pull those people online back into your face-to-face business. And this works for gyms, boot camps, group classes, any sort of face-to-face thing. There is a slight difference if you do just want to transition away from face-to-face to online. It's almost the same follow-up, except when we start running ads, you'll run them in a slightly different way. Okay. So know, like, and trust is absolutely key to online. That's why when Josh gave me the opportunity to present this to you, the people that may know me already, this is definitely building know, like, and trust a lot more, okay? Maybe you're getting to know me a lot more. Maybe you're liking me a lot more. Maybe you're trusting me a lot more. And this is a key factor when we are in the online situation, okay? Because face-to-face, it's so easy to build KLT. People come into the studio, into your gym, into your boot camp. You have a chat with them face-to-face. They do maybe a free session or you just sign them up there and there, but you can analyze them, you can view them, you can see what they're about, you can see how they move, offer them a drink, show them around. There's so much you can do when you're face to face to build know, like, and trust so much quicker. But when you're online, you could be sat here in Cardiff like I am, and you could be chatting to somebody on Skype, on Zoom, on Facebook Messenger, and they're based, let's say, all the way on the other side of the world in Vancouver, in Canada. They don't really know you, okay? So before we can sell to them, we need to build know, like, and trust. So online takes much longer. Therefore, we need to spend our money wisely when it comes to advertising. So what we're going to look at is the buyer's journey. A lot of you may know what this is. If you don't, this is how we would use Facebook ads to follow the buyer's journey. And we're going to start with a simple ebook, okay? It gives us super cheap leads. It builds the Facebook pixel. It builds your email audience. Emails are often... and obviously, when you got this email, you start emailing as often as you can at the same time too. If you don't email, just email once a week. Okay, email to all of your list once a week with like a newsletter, what's going on in your business. Anyway, this builds your Facebook pixel and it builds your email audience. And it starts building the know. They've gone from not having a clue who you are, never heard of you before, to seeing an advert to a free ebook that's completely free. All they need to give you is a name and email. All they need to do is click, yes, I want it, okay? And that's put your name in their head. They might forget about you 30 seconds later, but the aim is to start building certain steps up. So we start building that buyer's journey. As you can see there, awareness. We want this person to become aware that you exist, that you're alive, you're such a business. Most people will just scan the ebook, okay? We give ebooks away for Fit for a Lead Gen. We just give them away to literally anybody and everybody and everyone, okay? They will probably just scan it and put it back into the drafts folder or wherever they found it from, okay? So it's mostly about getting them on the Facebook pixel and email. And then if you're clever, on the thank you page, we have a specific call to action. And you've probably done this before. You've downloaded a free ebook and someone's tried to sell to you straight away. That's not going to work for the simple reason you don't know them enough. You don't trust them enough. You don't even know what they're doing is actually a real thing. So on the thank you page, we would tend to put a link to our free Facebook group. Now, if you don't have a free Facebook group, you need to get one ASAP, because free Facebook groups or a group will build KLT so much quicker, okay? You're in there, they're seeing pictures of you, they're seeing you talk, they're seeing videos of you, they're seeing your client success stories. You're building it so much quicker than sending one email a day, sending one email every week, and so forth from there. So give a free ebook away, collect their email address, send weekly emails at the least, and make sure we can try and get them back into your free Facebook group to build that know as quick as possible. Step 2 is the consideration, okay? They've heard about you, they know a little bit about you. Now, should I come and join this person? So we've done step 1. Next, step 2 is build, like, and trust. We do this by retargeting everybody that downloaded the ebook with some sort of Facebook success story to come and read some specific blogs on the website, or maybe even to come and watch a webinar. So the people that downloaded the ebook, you tell them, thanks for downloading the ebook, now come and check out one of these things. Maybe you don't even tell them that. You're only showing this advert to success stories, specific blogs, or the webinar to everybody that downloaded that ebook. We started off with a no, and now we're building on the like and trust. And the aim is for them to take further action. They've watched your success story videos. Now go and do this. They've read a specific blog and I tell them, go and do this. They've watched a webinar and I've said, now go and do this. So the aim is to get them to take further action and to build massive KLT, okay? They literally need to know all about you. So they're super excited and they're ready to want to purchase. And this is what we go on to the final step then. And the final step is the intent, okay? The offer, telling them how you can buy something from me. So what we're going to do is we're going to retarget everybody from that second step. Not from the first step, from the second step. So they have to download the ebook to move on to step 2. And then you have to have done something in step 2 to be able to move on to step 3. And that is with the offer to come and join your program. We have to remember again, online is different, okay? So selling cheap online is very hard, okay? Unless you're super well known in your area, we need to be chasing leads because people, again, they still don't know you. They're not super comfortable with giving you their card details. So selling them onto a £10 program when they've only discovered you yesterday, they watched your video today and now you're trying to sell them onto a £10 program. They're seeing loads of these stuff before. Maybe they're just not so sure about who you are. If you're really well known in your area, then your know, like, and trust will already be built because you'll be getting referrals and so forth. Or maybe you're a celebrity trainer and you've got 1 million followers on Instagram. It's going to be so much easier. But if you're just the average gym owner like me, we need to start chasing them. So what we'll do here we start collecting the prospects' details. We want to collect the name, email address and phone number, or get them to answer a few additional questions. So when we do phone them up, we know exactly what it is they want to achieve, and we know exactly what to hit them with. So we start chasing, and then we go into start selling to these prospects. And here is the buyer's journey in full, okay? So the awareness, consideration, the intent, they've purchased, and then what we need to do now is work on the retention, keeping them, and build that loyalty with them. Okay, so we could easily go into so much more depth on this. And we talk about all the marketing strategies you need to do from here. But if you get these 3 steps right, the sales will come, okay? So we can literally go off on so many different avenues talking about this stuff. But if you just follow these 3 steps, ebook to retarget with some sort of video view to retarget them with the opportunity to come and buy or request more information, you will generate quality sales, okay? So finally, I want to talk a little bit about ads. So unless you want to go completely online, I would keep your audience local. Because remember, we want to try and bring those people back into your face-to-face business, because maybe when you open face-to-face, you're just going to bin the online because that's where your focus was, but now you're back into doing face-to-face. All your focus needs to be about delivering the sessions. We don't want to be opening up to people who can't get to us, and then we lose them moving down the line. So all we would do is open our radius up, open our audience up, open our net up to maybe 2 to 5 extra miles away. So potentially they might come in. Initially, they wouldn't have because they don't know who you are, but now they've already purchased from you. Now they know, like, and trust you. There's a good chance they will come into your business. And this gives you the ability to bring them back to face. And finally, what we need to do, if you haven't got the money to push this stuff, you just push hard on the referrals. Doing the referrals is super, super, super important to want to grow online. Okay, so let's move on. Now we're going to talk about marketing campaigns. So if you don't want to sell online, like we don't here at DK9 Fitness, but you still need to be making a marketing plan, okay? Because you don't just want to stop doing all your marketing, because marketing is key. We need to keep building awareness. We still need to let people know we're still alive and here. So we still need some sort of marketing plan. If you are planning to sell online, then go back to step 1 and follow exactly what we're going to do here. But here, what we're going to do in step 2 is I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing right now for DK9 Fitness. Plus, I'm going to show you what type of marketing things you need to consider when we actually do get to reopen. We're going to break this down into 5 pillars. And what we tend to do, and we call it a marketing calendar, but it's also the same as marketing campaign. A marketing plan is more than just generating leads, okay? There's so much more that goes into it. So step 1 is about the theme and the aim for that month and the quarter, okay? Then we move into the online marketing side of it. We move on to the offline marketing. We've got your team development, and then which is going to be the third one in the 4 things we're going to talk about, or the 5th pillar in this is the client retention. So here's what we're doing for each one of these right now at DK9 Fitness. So the theme and aim. This is a bit of a difficult one because we're actually in lockdown. What we did have planned obviously isn't going to happen because we've had to change because of lockdown. But what we are planning is New Year, New Me. This usually runs from something like the 26th of December to like the 15th of January because everyone's in that mindset in their head. It's a new year. I'm going to get started, so it's going to be a new year, new me. That is how you run your ads. That is how you run all your marketing campaigns, all your email campaigns. Everything you run has that type of push or aim or theme towards it. Then, when you go from the 15th of January, you go from the 15th of January to the 15th of February, you then start running the campaigns where we're talking to, it's not too late to start. You're not too late to join us. Start now, it's not too late. Because in their mind, they're thinking, you know what, I've missed the boat. I've missed the chance to start at the start of the year. I might as well give up. But your marketing campaign for this could be letting them know it's not too late to get started. I know January the 1st has been and gone, but let's make it a real deal now, okay? It's still super early in the year. And this is what we're going to talk about when we talk about aim, themes, and aims, okay? You need to consider your quarter and your month for each one of these so you can talk specifically to your target audience. You need to be talking about what's going on in the environment, what's going on in the TV, what's going on the news and this type of stuff. So you can match it to what's going on in their head and you can create marketing campaigns specific for them. So our aim right now, because we can't really do new year, new me, is we're going to focus on getting ready to reopen. So all our marketing, everything we're talking about is when we get to reopen. When we get to reopen, this is what's going to happen when we get to reopen. These are the things we're going to be doing when we're reopening. So everyone that's following us on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on our email follow-up series, and email and weekly newsletters and stuff, they're seeing the insides to us telling them that this is everything we're going to do when we finally get to reopen. Plus, we're working on launching a new gym setup / class style. So in the picture at the start, I showed you we do large group training and small group training. We're going to completely scrap that and change everything. What we're going to do is get lean, which is groups of 12, and get strong, which is groups of 12. So it'll go get lean, 6:15 till 7, get strong, 7 till 7:45. And all our sessions are 45 minutes, but we're going to change the structure quite a bit. We're going to change it just because we need to get our money back that we've lost this year by having like no sessions for, I don't know, half the year at least. But we're going to change it as well because it gives more opportunities for more people to come and join the program. What we're also working on is a karate style fitness grading system. So when you go and do karate, every couple of months they put you through your karate belts. If you achieve that level, you then get your new belt. But to get your black belt, I don't really know karate. I'm going to say it's going to take 3 or 4 years of dedication to go through all the belts. Each belt costs a couple of quid to do. Each assessment costs even more money. So they've got your membership, they've got your belt cost, you've got your grading cost, you've got all this different stuff. So that karate work, or that karate business is making decent money. And we're going to integrate this into the fitness business themselves. And we're going to start with wristbands, okay? Different color wristbands that they have to do a specific fitness test to be able to move up the level and get a new fitness wristband. So we're going to do this every quarter. So again, they can't just come in, blast through every single wristband and get it all completed in 3 or 4 months. They've got to do one fitness assessment every quarter. So those who are interested in this type of stuff, again, this is more about client retention that we'll talk about later, but it's just another way to get them interested in what we do and keep them staying with us for longer because they feel like they need to be going up the levels with our fitness karate grading. Plus, we're working on launching our online program in Q2. So what that means is we're building out our online systems now. We're making sure everything works. We're testing it out, but we're not promoting it to anybody. We're not launching it to anybody. We're just making sure it's all built, it's all working, it's all automating. So when we talk in April, we'll start launching it and pushing it then. But a marketing campaign, just like iPhone, they don't just bring out the iPhone today and that's it. They start telling everyone about it. They start inventing it. They start marketing it. They start telling the world. They start building it and then they start selling it. And this is exactly the same in your fitness business. You start planning things in Q1 and then you maybe start advertising it in Q2 and then you start selling it in Q3. There's loads of ways of doing this, but we need to just plan it, build it, then advertise it, then sell it, and not just sell it without telling anyone about it. Anyway, let's keep moving on. So let's move into the online marketing side of things. So again, we're not running any sales ads right now. So what we're doing is running ads to boost awareness and to boost engagement. We are wanting to build our email lists and we're doing this via meal plans. We want to build our Facebook page views and page likes. We're doing this by video views. We want to increase the numbers of people we have in our free Facebook group. We want to boost the number of inquiries we've been getting on Instagram and on Facebook so we can tell them that when we do open, this is how we're doing it. And we've actually signed 1 or 2 people up over the last month. So when we actually launch, that they can come straight in. Plus, we want to be front of mind. So when we actually do get to open, they've seen us. We've always been there. We've not disappeared. We've not hidden. We've not vanished. They've still seen that we've been here, providing them value, getting them motivated, encouraging them to start doing it themselves. So when we do open, we can say, we're open now, and we're front of mind to them. They think, yeah, you know what, I want to get started. DK9 Fitness has always been there. They've been encouraging me. I will go and join them. So let's have a look at some of the adverts. So these are the 3 adverts, or these are just some of the adverts we've got running now. The first one on the left-hand side of the screen or right-hand side of the screen, the one with the meal plan down the side, that's a meal plan advert. We're giving this away in Facebook lead ads. They give us a name and email. We then on the thank you page say, why don't you come and join our free Facebook group? The second one, the middle one, is a video views with the aim to get them come and join our free Facebook group. And then the third one is an awareness advert. Just tell them more about what we do, about our programs, about success stories, about what we're doing right now for our clients online. And we're launching this as a page engagement ad or a personal post-page engagement ad, depending on how you want to call it, okay? So these are the ads we're running right now. If you know how to go and check on people's ads, you might be able to see them unless we switch them up by the time you come to them. But these are the type of ads we're running right here at DK9 Fitness. Okay, offline marketing. Now again, this is a little bit different now because we're in lockdown and we're not pushing any online programs. So we're not doing any sales. So we can't do business of the month. Business of the month is fantastic, okay? And we generate loads of quality leads and sales from this. Every month, we go through the yellow pages, we pick a business that we would like their clients to join us from and tell them they want business of the month. We would like to invite 20 of their people down for a 3-week trial. We get 20 people down, 1, 2, maybe even 3 people might sign up. It really doesn't matter how many people do sign up. It gets our name out there. Plus, we might get 1 or 2 people for free signing up onto our program, and they'll stay with us from usually between 8 months to about 13 months. Okay, so if we can get someone to stay with us from a year, it's been a great, successful time for us. Then what we also do usually is everybody that joins us, we give £2 from every sign up to charity at the same time. So we've done all our charity events in the past, but this quarter is all about donating £2 for every new member that joins to charity. Currently we can't do this, but when we do reopen, that is what we will be doing. Then we've got referrals, okay? We are doing referrals. We're not promoting and selling online programs, but if somebody wants to join what we're doing for our clients right now, then there's no problem to that. So what we're doing is referring. Any client that refers somebody in to join our online program, which I'll tell, well, not our online program, what we're actually doing for clients that are with us now, I'll explain that in a minute, but we're giving them a MyZone 1 belt. We're also pushing the reactivation. So that's going to find people who've been with us in the past. They've left us, but maybe they want to get started again, or we're starting conversations to try and bring them back in. If they come and join us now, we're going to give them a hoodie and shorts, leggings combo as a reactivation gift. So there's loads of stuff there that you can do offline to try and get new people into your fitness business. Next, let's look at team development. So keeping clients is way cheaper than it is finding clients. If you've run ads before, you know the cost per sale is going to be between 30 and let's say £60. So to make one sale, you have to spend between 30 and £60 in ad spend to bring that person in. But if you give a client one hoodie every single month for free, that might cost you 15 quid, might even cost you a tenner, and they stay every single month because they get a new hoodie from you. It's so much cheaper that way. That's why your team development is key. Get your team on board, get your team excited, get your team motivated, and your clients will stay for a much longer period of time. So what we're doing is we're planning our Q1 individual appraisals, sitting down with each individual staff member, going through what's going well, what's going bad, what they need to work on, what their personal development is, to making sure they're getting the best employment opportunities, they're getting the best personal development opportunities, and they're just enjoying what they do here at DK9 Fitness. We've also got our weekly team meeting, keeping them up to date, keeping them what's going on, letting them know what jobs they need to do, letting them know what client reactivation or reactivation programs, what referral programs, so they know what type of stuff they need to be talking about to the clients. We've also got a team activity. Obviously, we can't go out for any meals or bowling or additional stuff. So what we're going to focus on this quarter is to start writing blogs for the website. Usually, the only blog we put up is our weekly newsletter, but now we want to start publishing more blogs. So we're going to start working on writing stuff with our staff members so they can start putting a blog a month onto the website to boost SEO and lead gen and all type of stuff like that. We'll talk about that later anyway. Plus, we've got planning the Q1 courses and qualifications. And this is so important, okay? Maybe your staff decide that let's do a kettlebell qualification. We need to refresh. What our one is for this quarter is first aid at work. We've got that booked in for February, as long as the lockdown is lifted by mid-February. If not, we'll have to push it back to March. But we've got one person whose first aid qualification finishes in February. Another guy wants to do a refresher. So what we'll do is just put a first aid course on at work. But like you say, there's loads of things you can do. MyZone often put courses out. There's loads of other companies out there that putting courses out. And if staff want to do them and it keeps them excited, it keeps them wanting to work for you. Remember, keeping clients is cheaper than finding clients. Staff will help you keep them. So keep staff happy. Staff will stay with you for longer. They'll keep clients happy. And it's a win-win all round. Okay, let's move into pillar number 5 or part 3 of this presentation. It's all about client retention, okay? And this has to be part of your marketing calendar as well. So what I'm going to show you is the things that we would do as part of the marketing calendar and also what we're doing right now at DK9 Fitness for our clients. So we have a testimonial thing every single month. And what our aim for is in January is to get 5 new video testimonials from our clients. The upsell for this month is to either sell 5 MyZone 3 belts or to sell 10 DK9 gym gloves. So we've got some gloves. We managed to get our logo embroidered onto them. So clients were saying the bars were a bit too cold. So now we're selling these gloves. So a mixture of both, couple of one, couple of the other. It doesn't really matter, but we need to upsell. Upselling makes you more money, makes you a little bit more profitable. So it's a win-win for everybody. Also, we've got the events every single month. We have a different event going on. January's event was obviously the DK9 Awards. So that was how everyone did last year. We've got loads of awards. I think there was 15 awards altogether. Serious ones, funny ones, loads of different stuff, okay? We've got workshops as well. So nutrition evening. We do one nutrition every month. I think Holly was just telling me earlier we've got a yoga teacher coming in next week as well. So that could be event/workshop to keep clients excited about different things going on. But lockdown also means more retention, okay? Because they usually come in to see us face to face. We can do a load of stuff with them in the gym and everything like that. But because they can't come in, they're at home and maybe they're not following the programs we're giving them specifically, we need to work even harder on the retention stuff. So here is what we're doing right now to keep our clients active with us at DK9 Fitness. So we have one Zoom workout at 6 p.m. every day. It's live in the Facebook group, but we know we have a couple of people join in on the live session, but most of the people do it in their own time, but we're only doing one a day. We've got one coffee morning going on every Tuesday morning, and we have one quiz night every Friday night. Now, after speaking, and obviously we post in the members group every single day, just to keep them up to date with additional stuff that is going on. And we have bi-weekly messenger check-ins. There's a funny part to this, okay? If you're checking in too often with clients, or you will know which clients you might not want to check in with, because some clients, when you check in with them, they'll decide that now is the right time to quit. So you might have to be careful with how often you check in with particular clients if you know they're quite known for just cancelling instantly. But the ones that need extra support, make sure we are checking in. So what I was going to say, we were speaking to Simon from CNS Fitness and he was sharing some insights to what he was doing for his client base. So here's some additional things we've started doing. So we've done Come Dine with DK9. This is every single week. They've got to create some sort of meal, present it to the group, and we judge them based on that meal. The one we did the other day was the most colourful cake that they could think of. We had 5 or 6 people enter. Again, not everybody is going to join in because people interact in different ways. But as long as we're covering different bases, it will work for different people. So it was a colourful cake, which was this week's one. Next week's one is the most best looking English breakfast. So some people like bacon, some people will be more interested in creating the English breakfast. Again, they create it all, they cook it all, they present it, they take a picture, submit it, and then the rest of the DK9 team, all our clients, everything get to vote which one is the best good looking one. We've got the DK9 Lockdown Lottery as well. They've got to enter at the start of the week by commenting, and then you've got to tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m. to have a chance of winning the lottery. Just spin the wheel. If their name pops out, it's either something like a £20 Amazon gift card or something local that we've been able to source. But again, it gets a lot of people tuning in, gets a lot of engagement on the comments, and we just keep it going. We don't spin the wheel for a good 10 minutes. We just keep them hanging, so it builds engagement and just builds that community back up. And then finally, Sunday morning, we have the DK9 Lockdown Olympics. So it's 1 minute. You've got to do a certain event over and over and over again. It could be grab your socks, march the bin 5 steps away, and you've got to see how many times they can throw a pair of socks into the bin. It could be how many items of clothing they can put on in 1 minute. There's loads of different things you can do. But again, it just gets your clients interested. The ones that don't want to do one might do the other. And it's all about just ticking boxes to make sure the retention is high, to make sure they keep paying. So when we do open, we still have a decent client base ready to reopen with. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, now we're going to talk about upgrading systems. So we mentioned this at the start, that we have a lot more spare time now we're in lockdown. So we need to be improving and upgrading all the systems we have in our business, from your marketing funnels to your landing pages, to your application forms, to your email follow-ups, to your automated text messages, to your follow-up calls and sales scripts. So your landing page, does it work properly? Does it make sense? Does it read right? Do the branding colors work for you? Application form, is it not too confusing? Is it short and sweet and gets the most number of people to complete it as possible? The email follow-ups, do they make sense? Does it talk specifically to your target audience? Auto text. If you don't know what this is, when somebody applies, they get a text message instantly telling them that you've got their details and you'll be in contact as soon as possible. All these systems can be built or tweaked or upgraded, so when you do open and you start running your own ads, it all runs smoothly. You don't have to worry about anything. And then your call scripts, can you just fine tune them? Have a listen to what other people are doing. Can you make yours better? Client onboarding is massive, okay? So we want to give the client onboarding the most smooth journey as possible. So when somebody new joins, their journey from becoming a new person to a fully fledged monthly member is as smooth as possible. So is the payment and paperwork side as smooth as possible? Is the welcome pack delivered correctly? Is exactly what you're putting in the welcome pack there? Is the items going to be missing? Is the items that you can add to make it an even better welcome pack? The email follow-ups over that period of time. So our programs are 6 weeks. So they're going to get an email twice a week for 6 weeks. That's 12 emails. Do they all read well? Do they all deliver right? Do they all have the right headline? Does the course that accompanies with it, the online course that goes with the program, work? Do we need to re-update? Do we need to update some of the videos? Are some of the videos out of date? Do some of the stuff not make sense because we've changed the program setup and everything? So we need to go through all these things, fine-tune them, make them better. Long-term clients, okay? Are we working on our referral campaigns? Are we working on making sure all these people have left us reviews on Facebook, on Google My Business, giving us a before and after picture, giving us a video review and all this type of stuff? What challenges and events have we got lined up for the rest of the year? So it's not just a case of guessing, let's just put something on in January because it's January now. Have we planned a January challenge and event months in advance? We know exactly what to do and present. You got your website, you got your landing pages on your website. Do they all work? Does it load fast enough? Does it have all the SEO abilities and blogs? Do all the buttons work? Do all the pictures load up? Does it all look the same? No different color fonts, different size fonts everywhere. Loads of different random colors. Does it all look smoothly? Go away, go and fix all these things now while we have the time. You got your staff. You got your staff contracts. Are they all written? Are they all up to date? Have they all got the latest up to date policies that you want? Do you have all their duties written out and perfectly organized so you know when they come in, this is what they need to do? And the SOPs itself, okay? Standard operating procedure. They come in, they turn light on, they turn the music on, they welcome the clients in 5 minutes before the session, they take everyone off, they start the session on time, the warm-up is 5 minutes long. Have you written all this out so you can hand this over to a new staff member and they know exactly how the business runs so you can step away and have more spare time? And I could literally keep going, okay? We've talked about so much. Okay? We've talked about transitioning online, marketing campaigns, client retention, upgrading your systems, and we could literally keep adding more and more and more so you can open and have the best running fitness business when we're allowed to reopen. But we need to remember, okay, you control the business, okay? You're in control of the business. You control everything. You don't let the business dictate your working hours, okay? You don't say to your clients, If I put a 9 p.m. session on, who would come, and you get 1 or 2 people say yes. You decide when you want to work. You decide how much advertising you want to spend. You decide how you want to bill people, how you want to run your sessions. You're in control of your business. Don't be listening to what other people are doing, okay? If they've come up with an idea and you think it's not right for you to follow, don't follow it, okay? Even if they're saying they're making £1 million a month from this fitness business idea, you've looked into it and you don't think it's right for you, you don't have to follow them. Like I said right in the very first slide, we're not doing an online program. It wasn't right for us at the time. We are building one that we're going to launch in Q2. That's all done through PT Distinction. It's all going to be completely separate from DK9 Fitness. But we don't want to do one right here, right now. So we're not doing one. So please don't be following other people. Do what's right for you and be in control of your business. So go and get ready, okay? Get all this stuff. Get ready to reopen. So enough of me talking. And again, thank you for watching, okay? My final suggestions would be, watch again, go and take notes. Decide what your key focuses are. Everything we've talked about, decide on one of the key things that you think is important for your fitness business. Don't overcomplicate it and plan your day. So lockdown is crazy, okay? I should have recorded this presentation for Josh on Monday. I'm recording it today, which is Thursday. A little bit behind schedule. My days are just blending into one another, because lockdown is a little bit crazy, staying at home the whole time. Today I came down to the office, got this finished, recorded this presentation. So be in control of your business, take your time and plan your day. So when we do get to reopen, when we get that news that we can reopen our fitness business, we're all guns blazing, we've got everything ready, we can take on as many clients as possible and we can deliver the best quality service. But before you go, I hope you've really enjoyed this and you've had a good insight into how DK9 Fitness runs and what our FitPro clients are doing with their fitness businesses right now. So if you enjoyed this, I'd love to introduce the FitPro portal to you, okay? Here's Simon, the guy we were talking about earlier. This is the guy that told us about Come Down with DK9, the DK9 lottery, and what was the other one called? The DK9 1 Minute Olympics, okay? When he joined the FitPro portal, he was just opening his first venue, okay? So Simon in 1 year has gone from 130 to 210 clients. We've got Nicole here. Nicole joined just as she was about to open a studio. She got opened a studio and now at 60 clients. We've got Brendan here, started off, run £15 on the first ads, copied the ad, copied the layout, copied everything, and got 3 sales for £169. So the FitPro portal is designed to give you a lead generation plan for your fitness business. So we start by setting you up with the ecosystem, okay? It's a system that once it's in place will take your admin less than 10 minutes every day to manage, that will deliver you leads. We're going to be talking about all the stuff that we talked about in much more detail so you can just follow it, copy it and implement it right into your business. We've got a free level Facebook ads course. It's designed to take you from a novice to a master to running your Facebook ads. We even show you how we run ads for our Facebook ads management client. We show you step by step so you can literally copy, implement, all the Facebook ads, copy, all the landing pages, copy, all the email follow-ups, copy. You just add it into your fitness business. Done for you, add, copy again. You don't need to guess. You don't need to struggle with what to write. You just copy. We give it to you, you copy, and you run it yourself. And we do all your social media as well. So you literally just copy all the social media and you just post it onto Buffer. Buffer schedules it and it's all done, one a day, every day for the month. So we've literally got tons and tons and tons of reviews. Just gliding quickly. So, and we would love you to join us, okay? There's 2 different levels to the FitPro portal. We've got the FitPro portal Lite, free level Facebook ad course. We've got your monthly new Facebook ad copies, and we've got your social stack. The FitPro portal has access to all that, plus so much more. And your first month is 50% off either level. So head over to www.thefitproportal.com. Have a read. If you want to join us, feel free to join us. Or if you have any questions on anything we've talked about today at all, reach out to me, comment below, let me know, and I can get those questions answered. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Cheers. Okay, so they were the top marketing tips I would say would get you ready for coming out of lockdown. This week, though, we're going to share some Facebook strategies and a few other bits. You'll definitely want to stay tuned to this week's episodes. Like usual, if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, make sure to do that by clicking that big red button below. And also, if you haven't checked out some of our previous videos, check out some of these videos here, and it'll give you some ideas on how to get started. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you for the rest of the week. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.